Minding the business that pays you will take you so far, y'all. Try to be friends with people that you want to be like, or just have those limits and boundaries that you can establish, and you know, this is what I'll tolerate and this is what I won't. Y'all, patience is a virtue. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Jalen, and today I really wanted to do a chit chat type of video, something chill, and just to like discuss a couple things with you guys, because I think these things are really important. They have helped me. I'm sure they will help some of you, and if you relate, just let me know in the comments down below, so you know I know that someone is listening to me or knows what I'm talking about, because these things have helped me a lot to glow up mentally, physically, all of that. And that exactly is what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to level up mentally and physically, but most importantly mentally, because I do believe that once you level up or you improve on your mental attributes, which is how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, it's gonna exude outward and people are gonna notice. Not that it's for other people to notice, but for especially you to notice in yourself. So if you're interested in what I have to say, keep on watching. We're just gonna get right into it. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my little notes on this notepad, but we're just going to jump right into it, because tip number 1 is to mind your own business. Minding the business that pays you will take you so far, y'all, and I have learned that, and I feel like a lot of people can take that note and just run with it, because I feel like naturally we want to be more attentive to other people's lives. And I'm not just talking about reality TV, how, you know, after we watch a show we're like, oh my gosh, did you see what Rashida said to so and so and da 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 da. But also it can go on in our personal lives, whereas you know, how we care about our family and friends, and we just want the best for them. So it's easier for us to be more attentive to their lives or their needs or what they deserve rather than our own. So I feel like minding your business and just focusing on you for the most part will take you so far, and it'll also help them in return, because you might think that in the long run, by, you know, telling them about themselves or focusing on what they should improve on, or telling them, girl, you don't need him, maybe they need that lesson. If they're not doing so well to them, if they're not treating them so well, maybe that's the lesson they need. So all in all, it just helps everyone involved just to mind your own business, especially with our, you know, celebrities or anything like that. I feel like a lot of people get very invested in other people's lives, and you know, we feel like we need to know certain information about them, or if they tell us who their relationship is with, we need to know when they break up and how they break up and why they break up. But that's really not necessary, and sometimes you just gotta put yourself in other people's shoes. But that all ties into the fact that it is fine to, you know, want to be attentive to our role models, to certain celebrities that we want to emulate and we want to be more like, that we want to see grow, and we want our successes to kind of emulate theirs and progress, you know what I'm saying? But all that goes to say, just mind your business. All in all, it helps everyone involved, and it'll help you grow within yourself, because when you're not thinking about what other people are doing, saying, or how they're going about their lives, you have more time to think about you. You have more time to improve on your life. When you're not thinking of how so-and-so got a car that's super fancy, super luxurious at only 16 years old, you have more time to work towards getting that luxurious car, like, you know what I'm saying? So tip number 1, just mind your business. And yeah. All right, so the second thing I have to say is reevaluate your friend groups. Now, it's super easy to befriend someone and think that it's all fine and dandy because y'all have certain things in common, but it really helps to kind of observe people before you let them into your circle. I try to do that as much as possible. I try to be really selective with who I, you know, give my energy to, because I need to make sure I'm receiving good energy in return. So that just helps to keep your energy uplifted as well. Like, if you keep positive people around you, you're going to be positive. If you keep your circle full of people that you aspire to be like and become, don't just be friends with people that you're like now. Try to be friends with people that you want to be like, that you have certain attributes in them that you see and you look up to. I know I have a friend group and I've been friends with them since high school, and each and every one of them has a certain characteristic that I kind of aspire to improve in myself, whether it's creativity or work ethic. And that's what I think that anybody watching this video should do as well. Just try to reevaluate your friend group. As they say, birds of a feather flock together. So just keep that in mind when you are, you know, making friends, or when you find a friend and you think they're such a great fit. You know, if you see, you know, certain red flags within themselves that you may not particularly vibe with, keep note of that. Don't ignore it. Keep note of that. Not saying drop them or stop being cool with them automatically, but just keep note of that. And if it makes you feel some type of way, something that someone does, try to talk to them about it and see if they're responsive to what you say. If they're not, that's also a red flag that you should keep in mind and, you know, keep note of for the future. So it really just helps to evaluate who you're becoming friends with and reevaluate your friend group in all. Just making sure that everyone that you surround yourself with has a certain energy that can uplift you and you can bring them that same benefit. You want to have friends that you can benefit from and you can benefit. You don't want to just have friends that you can benefit, or you don't want to just be the one benefiting from your friends. So alright, so tip number 3 is to know your worth. It is way easier said than done. I'm just going to get that out of the way. It really is. But once you kind of know what you deserve and have certain standards to yourself that no one can, you know, kind of compensate for, or just have those limits and boundaries that you can establish, and you know, this is what I'll tolerate and this is what I won't, then I'm telling you, your confidence will skyrocket, seriously. Because confidence, all in all, isn't just about looks, and I'm sure we all know that, but it's also about how you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself mentally, and, you know, what physical attributes you have. Sure, that helps. If you look good, you feel good. 100%, I really believe that. But confidence does not just come from how you look. Because if that was the case, every time I had clear skin, every time I put on makeup, I would have confidence at my ultimate high, and then once I take it off, it'll be at a ultimate low. And that's just not the case, because it's just not true. Confidence definitely comes from knowing yourself, knowing your worth, and knowing what you will tolerate, and having standards for yourself. Alright, so tip number 4 is to be patient. Y'all, patience is a virtue. So don't think that because, oh, I tell myself, you know, positive affirmations, that tomorrow I'll be the most confident girl in the world or the most confident guy in the world. It's just not going to happen that way. You have to truly put in the time, effort, and work to, you know, uplift yourself and make your self-esteem grow and improve. It doesn't just happen because, oh, I took a couple good Instagram pictures and I'm so cute and now I'm confident. You might think that, and that's probably how your confidence can seem and will present itself at times, but it just doesn't happen that way. So I just want y'all to know to be patient, and it's truly a virtue. I really do believe that. I say that all the time. Patience is a virtue. Like, you will strive in life in general just by being patient overall. Being patient as far as your goals go, your own self-image, anything. Just being patient. So, and the last and final tip that I have for you guys is to take some time for yourself, to yourself. Have some alone time just to, you know, really get to know yourself and what you feel about yourself, what your true feelings are, not what you think you may feel about yourself because other people feel that certain type of way about you. Just because other people may feel like you're smart, you're nice, and you're pretty, that doesn't mean you feel that way about yourself. So try to take some alone time and really think, like, how would I really describe myself? What do I think about myself? And try to work on those things that you may not think are so good or you need to improve on. I probably say pick up a hobby. Like, you can do so while painting, drawing. Like, you don't have to do those things obviously, but just taking some alone time, even just watching TV, like just taking alone time will help you tremendously. Anybody that knows me knows that I value my alone time. Like, I really do. I would rather take my pictures alone. I would rather be in my room alone certain days. I would rather spend weekends alone. It's just my thing, I think, though, because I'm very much so an introvert. I like to be alone. I value alone time. I think that I am more productive alone. So if you're not an introvert and you do like to, you know, be around people and that's when you thrive, it is still very important to have some alone time to yourself so that you can, you know, collect your thoughts about how you really feel about yourself and how you can improve on yourself, and just to really tap into those inner cognitive, like, feelings and things that you really can't do with other people around. I hope you get what I'm saying. But yeah. But that concludes this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get what I'm talking about. I hope you relate. If you do, if any of the things that I mentioned or I said has, you know, touched you in any way, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of me, from me, and all that jazz, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below, and turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I make new videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.